Sexuality in Greek and Roman culture provides a comprehensive exploration of gender and sexuality in ancient Greece and Rome, breaking away from the perception of classical studies as narrow and conservative. Authored with a focus on accessibility for undergraduates and non-specialists, Skinner presents a culturally relevant and engaging perspective on this often overlooked aspect of classical history. Skinner grounds her analysis in the idea that gender and sexuality are socially constructed and vary across time and place. Starting with ancient Greece in its pre-literate agricultural society, Skinner examines how the Greeks expressed male and female sexuality through their worship of various gods, particularly highlighting the association of sexual beliefs with religious cults celebrating fertility. Epic poems by Homer and Hesiod, emerging from an oral storytelling tradition, played a crucial role in disseminating ideas about gender and sexuality. In this ancient period, heterosexuality was well defined in societal roles, while the acceptance of male homoeroticism, as seen in the relationship between Achilles and Patroclus in the Iliad, lacked clarity on the institutionalization of pederasty. Skinner refrains from speculation on its origins, but explores the significance of single-sex communal gatherings called symposiums, where homoerotic expressions were central. The analysis delves into the various hypotheses surrounding pederasty's emergence, presenting multiple perspectives without endorsing any particular stance. The discussion of female homoerotic bonding is admittedly more challenging due to the scarcity of reliable information. Skinner highlights fragments of evidence suggesting female choral groups in certain Greek regions, providing insights into the transition from virginity to married life. The lack of documentation is attributed to the perceived insignificance of female-female bonding in post-Homeric archaic Greece. The penetration model of Greek sexuality, a debated concept, is presented and questioned, emphasizing its limitations in explaining the diverse aspects of female eroticism. As Greece transitions to the city-state polis era, Skinner connects sexuality with broader cultural, political, and social ideologies. The shift towards democracy marks a contestation between elites and non-elites, with pederasty becoming a point of contention. The democratic emphasis on rational self-regulation introduces state surveillance of sexual conduct, emphasizing the importance of maintaining lineages through heterosexual unions. The aftermath of the Peloponnesian War leads to increased scrutiny of sexual behavior, with Aristotle and philosophical groups exploring sexual ethics. Women's roles evolve, and tensions arise within marriage due to changing gender dynamics. The prominence of courtesans in literature, particularly in comedies, reflects social crisis and cultural alienation in Athens. Skinner examines how tragedies sponsored by the state reveal anxieties around eros in long-term heterosexual unions. Skinner seamlessly transitions from Greek to Roman culture, dispelling the notion of a strict divide between the two. Roman sexuality, more class and rank-oriented, diverges from the Greek model. The emphasis on phallic imagery in Roman literature and art is linked to the obsession with power. Roman social stratification dictates sexual roles more rigorously, with class and rank determining the dominant role in sexual relations. The interconnectedness of power and sexuality in Rome is underscored, with phallic symbolism reflecting power dynamics. In Imperial Rome, social unrest and paranoia lead to a conservative bias towards heterosexual marriage. Skinner draws parallels between Rome's emphasis on stability through heterosexual unions and contemporary debates in the United States around marriage, particularly the proposed federal marriage amendment. The cultural anxiety in Imperial Rome mirrors the fearfulness that Skinner suggests might drive the U.S. to sanction only unions between men and women, as a means of preserving national stability in tumultuous times. Skinner's precision in concept analysis and consideration of translation challenges in classical texts is evident throughout the book. She emphasizes the impact of translations on interpretations, exemplified by a legal case in 1993, highlighting the importance of accurate translations in shaping perceptions of historical attitudes towards homosexuality.